Good afternoon, I should say good evening, probably good morning where you are. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. I am continuing on with my Souptember. I have 4 soups today, again, 4 recipes, but these will be the last recipes I have until Monday. I woke up this morning and I had a pipe in my bathroom that had burst. So I had water literally all over. Not only in my bathroom, but it went into my bedroom closets and into my bedroom, into my kitchen, and into my kitchen pantry. So all those things, the closets all have to be cleaned out. We have to pull everything out to make sure it doesn't mold and that it's not wet. And believe me, when I walked in and saw that, everything and anything that was handy went on the floors to try to clear up the water. So I had 6 loads of clothes today, when I normally only have 1 or 2 loads a week. So it's been busy, and with my fibromyalgia and my rheumatoid arthritis, it has not been a good day. So anyway, that's what's going on in my life. I will post these. I have other recipes ready, but I don't think I'm going to find the time to do them. I have too many other things to do. Too many other things that have a more priority at this time. So anyway, that's how my day went and how my next few days are gonna go, okay? Italian white bean soup. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 potato cut into 1-inch cubes, 2 carrots chopped, 1 onion chopped, 1 zucchini chopped, 2 celery stalks chopped, 1 teaspoon of jalapeño peppers finely chopped and seeded. But if you want more heat, leave the seeds in. 1 can of navy beans, rinsed and drained. 2½ cups of vegetable or chicken stock. 1 can, 8 ounces of tomato sauce. 2 teaspoons of dried parsley flakes. 1½ teaspoon of dried thyme. Heat oil in a Dutch oven. Add potatoes and carrots. Cook and stir 3 minutes. Add the onion, zucchini, celery, jalapeno peppers. Cook 3 or 4 minutes or until the vegetables are crisp tender. Stir in the beans, the broth, tomato sauce, dried parsley flakes, and thyme. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat. Simmer covered 12 to 15 minutes or until the vegetables are tender. Says I use tomato juice or V8 juice for part of the broth. Add garlic, 2 to 3 to 4 minced or garlic powder for more flavor, and Italian seasoning for more flavor. It is kind of blonde, so if you add those things, kind of livens it up. Split pea soup. This split pea soup has dumplings with it, and you can also put sausage in it if you want. 1 pound of split peas, rinsed and drained. 1 meaty ham bone. 1 onion chopped. 1 carrot chopped. 1/2 cup of celery leaves, shredded. Leaves, not the celery, but the celery leaves. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. 1 bay leaf. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes, dried. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. 3 quarts of chicken or veggie broth. 1/2 pound of smoked sausage, chopped, optional. And for your dumplings, 1 cup of flour, 1 egg, 1/3 cup of water. Rinsed and drained peas. Place in a Dutch oven. Add your ham bone, broth, onion, carrot, celery leaves, Italian seasoning, bay leaf, salt, pepper, and parsley flakes. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat. Simmer for 2.5 to 3 hours. Remove your ham bone from the soup. Skim fat if necessary. Remove the meat from the bone. Return the ham to the soup along with the sausage if desired. For your dumplings. For dumplings, place flour in a small bowl. Make a well in the center of the flour. Add your egg and water and whisk until smooth. Using a potato ricer, put dumplings mixture in the potato ricer and press into simmering soup. Or using a colander, press the mixture through the holes with a spoon. Cook uncovered 10 to 15 minutes. Discard the bay leaf. Or use gnocchi instead of dumplings. And to stretch it, add small diced potatoes. Black bean pumpkin soup. 2 cans of black beans, rinsed and drained. 1 can of diced tomatoes, drained. Remember, just because you drain them, you do not put them down the drain. You save that juice and all liquid that comes off of vegetables or your fruits. 2 onions chopped. 1 teaspoon of olive oil. 3 garlic cloves minced. 3 teaspoons of ground cumin. 1 teaspoon of ground curry. 3 cups of beef broth. 1 can of pumpkin. 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. 2 tablespoons of bourbon, optional. Also got vodka there. 1/2 cup of sour cream garnish. 1/2 cup of thinly sliced green onions. 1/2 cup of roasted, salted pumpkin seed, which is a garnish. Place beans and tomato in a food processor and puree. In a Dutch oven, cook onions in oil until tender. Add your garlic, cumin, and curry. Cook 1 additional minute. Stir in the broth, pumpkin, vinegar, pepper, and bean tomato mixture. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat. Cover and simmer about 20 minutes. Stir in the bourbon if desired. Garnish with sour cream, green onions, and pumpkin seeds. For spicier soup, add 1/2 cup of white wine, 4 teaspoons of ground coriander, 3 teaspoons of ground cumin, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Spaghetti and meatballs soup. 1 cup of soft breadcrumbs, or I use garlic croutons. 3/4 cup milk. 2 eggs beaten. 1/2 cup freshly grated Parmesan cheese. 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon onion powder. 2 pounds of bulk mild Italian sausage. 4 cups of beef stock. 1 jar, 24 ounces of Miranda sauce. 3 cups of water. 1 teaspoon of dried basil. The Parmesan rind, optional. 8 ounces of angel hair pasta, broken into 1.5-inch pieces. Additional Parmesan cheese, optional, which is a garnish. Salt and pepper to taste. Says be careful when adding the salt since the cheese is salty. Be careful adding any salt to any dish because it always add more salt, but you can't take it out, okay? Preheat oven to 400 degrees. In a large bowl, mix your breadcrumbs and milk. Let stand 5 minutes. If I use my garlic croutons, and I do a lot because I like the flavor that I get with them, I will put more milk in it, and I will let it stand for longer than 5 minutes. Drain, stir in eggs, cheese, and seasoning. Add sausage. Mix lightly but thoroughly. Shape into 1-inch balls. Place the meat on a greased rack in 15 by 10 by 1 baking pan. Bake until cooked through, about 12 to 15 minutes. Transfer meatballs to a slow cooker. Add the beef stock, Miranda sauce, water, and basil, if desired, and add the Parmesan cheese rind. Cover and cook on low 6 to 8 hours. Discard the Parmesan rind if using. Stir in the pasta, cook covered on high for 15 to 20 minutes until the pasta is done, or alternately cook the pasta separately and add them to your soups. Serve with additional cheese if desired. That's it for today. Like I said, I'll see you on Monday. Hopefully by that time I will have everything basically under control, and I will have my rheumatoid arthritis and my fibromyalgia will not be bothering me then as much as they are bothering me right now today. So have a great day. God bless.